If the Bitcoin ETF does end up becoming a sell the news event, here's one altcoin that I'm looking to scoop up for lower prices, and that's Kaspa. I think Kaspa is going to do extremely well in this bull run, and I've spoken a lot about it here on the channel. I think it can at least go to $1, and in a full-blown parabolic bull market, I can see Kaspa going to $3 to $5, which is a 30 to 50x from the current price. In terms of buying opportunities, if Kaspa does dip into the 7 to 8 cent region, that is a golden buying zone, and I'll personally be loading up on the Kaspa coin. Remember, dips are for buying, and it takes conviction to buy into the red candles. So be sure to do your own research so you understand what the project is.
Good morning, YouTube. It's BTM. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. First off, remember, Kaspa. Let's freaking go, guys. Buy the dip, right? This is not financial advice. I just want to get that out there. If the price is going down, buy the dip. And if you can see here, Kaspa is at 9 cents, 9.7 cents, and it's going down. If you look at the month, the price is going down along with Bitcoin. You can see here, everything in the crypto market is red but beam. And it's mainly down because of this guy. Bitcoin is down back to the 40,000 range. So the entire market and the altcoins are going to be down. Don't panic, and definitely don't sell on a red day. I don't know how many times I've been telling you guys, or how many people ask me, is it time to sell? First off, never sell on red, right? This is when you buy, accumulate DCAN, which is dollar cost average, or buy it on the dip when it's cheap, right? Never buy or never sell on red days. This is kind of where your conviction comes in. At some point, you have to get serious about holding and buying more to accumulate. And if you can see here, looking at our Twitter, this Jason Williams says, breaking news, Bitcoin overtakes silver to become the second biggest commodity ETF. So if Bitcoin is at 27.5 billion and it overtook silver as an ETF, it's only a matter of time before it starts getting closer to gold. I'm not saying it's going to overtake gold. It might, but I don't know. But if it's number 2 now and it's just been listed as a commodity for a week, I'm pretty sure it's going to give gold a good run, right? So let's continue with with Twitter. So this is CoinStore, new listing on CoinStore. Welcome Kaspa currency KAS. Trade time 1/22/24, which I guess is Monday. So they're going to list it on Monday. And this is CoinStore. And this is jump on or get left behind. The Kaspa train is getting steam. So yeah, we've been talking for a while. But at some point, when the Bitcoin does come back around and starts to pump again, Kaspa is going to pump with it, right? Kaspa is now at the point where it's starting to accumulate and it's getting close to this all-time low, which in turn is kind of where it starts to pump at. The last time it pumped, I want to say it was down pretty significant, and then it started coming back up again. So let's see if we can go back. This is the 4-hour chart. Let's go to the day chart. So if we look at the 12-month chart, and you can see here, August, it kind of came down, it came back up. And here, April, it hit up Came down a little bit, came down through May, stayed low in May and started to pump again in June, started to come up again in July, came down a little bit in August through, was that September, October, and started to pump again in, I guess this is October. But you can see it's a pump always followed by a dip and then another pump. So don't get crazy yet, guys. Just hang in there. And let's go back to Twitter. Kaspa is coming to the 9 cents band, which is a strong buy point. Kaspa bull is nearby. And it's saying here, 2024 will be the year of Kaspa, which we've been telling you guys, right? This is the year it's going to pump. What it did last year is nothing compared to what it's going to do. Okay, so if we look at the 4-hour chart, you can see that the price is still coming down. And this is the 9 cent range. And people are speculating it might fall down to the 8 cent range, which will be down here. And somebody mentioned it might get down to this 8.1. And currently we're at this 0.096. And this is the next one down at that 0.098, or this 0.236 Fibonacci level. So I suspect it's still going to come down. A lot of people are asking me how far down you think it's going to go. I didn't think it would hit the 9s, and I'm not sure about the 8, but I suspect it'll be between 8 and 9 for a while, or at least till Bitcoin gets a footing and starts to pull back up. So let me know what you think the bottom is for Kaspa and how far we are from that bottom. And then going back to Twitter, I think we already mentioned coin store listing. My personal opinion, as soon as Kaspa is listed on Binance, Coinbase, and other tier 1 exchanges, we will see an insane hype on cryptocurrency since Bitcoin. At the moment, almost nobody knows Kaspa, but as soon as the majority knows about it, it will go crazy. And he's right. There's a lot of people looking to find ways to buy Kaspa. And then a lot of people don't even know what Kaspa is. So we have to use that to our advantage. So if we DCA in now or continue to dollar cost average, when the masses start finding about it and buy it, and it starts to shoot up to $1 to $3 to $5, if we're already deep in Kaspa, we're just going to rake in the profits. This is not financial advice. This is just for education and entertainment purposes. If one of the holders of Kaspa does not believe in it, does not support it, does not have the patience to give Kaspa for its growth, one does not deserve the pump and the life-changing gains it will bring. Keep living in a cardboard box and do not kill our vibe. We are going to spin the word and let people know about the opportunities of CAS, a fair launch, no pre-mine, no pre-sale, POW crypto that has the power to free them from the claws of pump and dump VC, which is venture capital tokens, unlike anything else. So shout out to the Kaspa community. Remember, Kaspa. Go ahead and like this video and comment. Let's see what you guys are thinking about Kaspa, and what do you think about the price dip? How far you think it's going to dip to? And this is via BTC. Kaspa's blasting off. Witnessing Kaspa's price soars like watching a rocket to the moon. Act now before it's too late. And in the video yesterday, I did mention that with the clock here, you got to keep an eye on it because the clock's ticking, guys. but at some point, it's going to take off like it is here. 2022 00002. Oh no, it's too expensive. 2023, it got to 1 cent. 2024, 12 cents, and people are still talking about it's too expensive. 2025, it gets to $10. Definitely too late. So even now, at 9 cents or 8 cents, it's still a good time to get in, guys. It's not too late. If you're thinking it's going to get to $10 or $5 or $8 or at least $1, 9 cents is a steal. So let me know what you think about that as well. And this is Charles Hawkinson talking about the Ghost Spectre and the protocols preceding Kaspa.
Ghost actually is a DAG style architecture in Ethereum.
Byteball and yeah, right. IOTA is the big one at the moment. It's a very fascinating project, and it's some very smart minds working on that too.
Right. So briefly, what we want to do is we want to research Spectre, which came from Avi Zohar and Yonatan Somoplinski, and extract from Spectre a specification and see if we can pull it into a production cryptocurrency like Zencash.
Now that's not the CPU floor. Spectre.
No, Spectre's a little bit older. So Spectre's the upgrade for Ghost. That's the problem, is that you come up with a super cool name for your product. Somebody steals your damn names for it. So if you Google Spectre Avi Zohar, AVI-ZOHAR, basically it's the upgrade of the prior work that they did, which was Ghost, which was what we used in Ethereum. The point is that you can make many blocks in parallel, and that you can have a different way of structuring data and structuring transactions so that you can get as much scalability as possible. And your entire network reaches eventual consistency, but you don't necessarily need to have strong consistency in the beginning. Right. Well, with mining, you kind of have a few parameters that you can adjust to speed up the system. But the one that's probably the most prominent is block interval. So Bitcoin has a 10-minute block interval. All right, so this wasn't chosen randomly. It appears that Satoshi actually did some data science work, and he realized that if you decrease the block interval, the probability of two people finding a bad block at the same block at the same time, or let's say equivalent blocks at the same time, they'll be different, their hash value, but they basically are both valid, is going to increase dramatically. Okay, what does that mean? It means that you now have a competition, because one part of your network sees Alice's block first, and one part of your network sees Bob's block first. So one part thinks Bob is the leader, one part thinks Alice is the leader. Now, what Toshi said is that for this block competition scenario, some people are going to work on Alice's block, and some people are going to work on Bob's block. And whoever gets a block built on top of their block first becomes a legitimate blockchain, and that other block gets discarded. So that means all the work, let's say, Bob did is wasted. And all the work that people invested to build on top of Bob's block is wasted. So orphan blocks are real bad. It's not a good thing.
Is there a way you can pay orphaned blocks a part of the block reward or something like that?
Well, that's exactly what Ghost was all about, which said, okay, hang on a second here. Why don't we call these guys uncles? So there's this guy, but we have these uncles. And we're just going to pay all of them, right? So we'll give the primary chain, the longest chain, we're going to give them the bulk of the reward. But then these other blocks here, we're still going to put them in, because they're useful, and they're going to be approving different transactions than Alice's block. And we're now not wasting as much work. So what does that mean? We can shrink the block interval. All right. So we can go from 10 minutes to seconds, to maybe even sub-seconds. And the whole network doesn't have to see all the blocks before we get working on the next block, because it's okay to build in different directions. Now, the problem is that it turns out that Ghost wasn't enough to completely solve this type of problem, whereas Spectre is an attempt to take it on steroids and put rigorous mathematical foundations behind it, build a whole theory of how you can build this web of blocks instead of just one chain. And Ghost.
So there you have it, and it's the understanding of the Ghost and the Spectrum protocols. This is Charles Hopkins, the founder of Cardano ADA. And he's basically saying with the orphan blocks, they found a way to tie those back into the network ecosystem, so they're not lost, and you can still create value from these blocks that were lost previously. which is actually a pretty good concept. And he's right. There's really smart people working on this product and this project. If they can figure out a way to save these ghosts and still create revenue from them, it's almost a win-win situation for the miner and the blockchain. Everyone is explaining how these protocols are so groundbreaking and everyone is using them. This is another plus for Kaspa. Remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. If everyone is adopting these protocols, it's only a matter of time before the adoption is widespread and the coin price is connected to the adoption and the awareness. So this is MJS. Imagine if Bitcoin was able to be this fast. Give Kaspa currency originator hashtag work in-depth research. FYI, Kaspa used a combination of the generalized Nakatomi consensus and the breakthrough GHOSTDAG to achieve sub-second block times. And that was one of the big things there, the speed of Kaspa. Okay, this is Orcon. Kaspa family, let's get something straight. The sentiment in the general crypto market is that Bitcoin might go to at least $150 this bull run, which makes a 3 trillion market cap only. However, you argue Kaspa will only get to 67 billion market cap maximum in that time period. I say do not properly understand what Kaspa has to offer and how strong the Kaspa community is in the market where BTC has a 3 trillion market cap. Kaspa will easily go above 100 billion and still have the potential to get near 200 billion market cap, which means an evaluation around $6 to $9 CASP. So I'm not sure what you think about the market cap. Put that in the comments as well. How big do you think the Kaspa market cap will get in 2024? I could see 100 billion, but we'll see, right? But let's get to the numbers and see how Kaspa's doing. Kaspa's price were dropped down on 41, currently at 9.6 cents, down 8.2%. Coin ranking has Kaspa at 40 at 9.7 cents, a market cap of 2.28 billion. So we're down from 3 billion and 2.5 billion. So Kaspa is definitely slipping down, which is understandable with Bitcoin dropping, right? So this is the Kaspa dashboard. Kaspa's down 8% to 9.6 cents. 24-hour trading volume is 32.3 million. Market cap is 2.1 billion. Wow. Market cap is definitely taking a hit. Ranking is 39. Current hash rate is 152 petahash. Percent mine is 77.95. Next reduction 16 days down to 131. TPS is 3.2 and BPS is 1.2. TPS is transactions per second and BPS is blocks per second. And we keep coming back to this question and I haven't found an answer. So what happens to these ASIC miners when the mining percent is done and with the hash rate being so high? Will it still be profitable to mine, or can you continue to mine? At that point, I'm not sure and haven't found the answer to that question. So if you know, go ahead and throw that in the comments, or if you have any ideas or any links or any articles, go ahead and throw that in the comments as well so we can finally get an answer to this question that has been plaguing us. And this is CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap says Kaspa's down 6.9% to 9.8 cents. Current market cap's down 7.25% to 2.1 billion. Trading volume's up 34.91 to 32 million. And I just remembered we forgot to look at the top addresses. Why you didn't say anything? I'm kidding. Just a joke. Okay, so for top addresses, there is some movement in the addresses that I wanted to point out. So if you see in the last 30 days, we've lost 13.5% in crabs, 15% in the last 24 hours. So I'm not sure what's going on here. And I'm wondering why you guys are selling if you got less than 1,000 Kaspa tokens anyway. Octopus is down 3% in the last 24 hours, 6.9% in the last 7 days, and 15.2% in the last 30 days. But I suspect you guys are getting out to buy other altcoins, which is okay. Do your thing. But at this price, it seems like people would start buying them up. Like you can see whale activity is in the last 30 days is up 4%. Last 7 days is up 2.2%. Last 24 hours is down 0.4%. Sharks in the last hour is down 1%. No change in 24 hours. In the last 7 days is up 0.3%. Dolphins is down 0.5% in the last 24 hours. Fish is down 1%. So we can see the movement there. The humpback is up 10% in the last 30 days. So there is some slight movement there in 100 million to a billion. So I suspect that might be an exchange, but we'd have to research that as well. So if we look at the top addresses, and if we look at addresses with balance change in the last 24 hours, the Gate.io wallet looked like it picked up 14.8 million Kaspa. Mexi's down 8.8 million. Uphold is up 4.6 million. Mexi is up 21.4 million. So I suspect Mexi just moving Kaspa around. Here's another Mexi address up 18.1 million. BetGet is up 488,000. This address is up almost a million. Chain Finance Wallets up 321,000. Bybit is down 1.4 million. And this other address unknown is up 333,000. So we'll take this off. No change at all in this number one address, which holds 944 million Kaspa. No change in this wallet, 245 million Kaspa. And no change in this one, 175 million Kaspa. And I think we did talk about the other addresses. So we'll go back to Live Coin Watch. Live Coin Watch is saying the market cap for Kaspa is 2.1 billion. Price is 9.7 cents. Trading volume is 99.5 million. Current last hour is down 0.49%. Last 24 hours is down 7.19. Last 7 days is down 15.65%. Last 30 days is down 14.86. Last 90 days it's up 92.7. And for the year it's up 1,539. And I wonder if this is a rolling average for the year or if it's calculating by month. Because last year it was 2,000%. Now it's down to 1,500. I don't know if that's because the months are moving and the average is changing, or if the overall amount is down. And we'll look at the crypto bubble. So here, a lot of red guys. So Mama said there'll be days like this. And if you can see, Ape's down 4.2%, Kaspa's down 7.6%, Pepe's down 6.6%, Let me know if you guys are looking into Pepe since it's down. Polkadot's down 5.3. KDA is down 4.2. ADA is down 6.1. I did pick up some ADA. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm investing in. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in the crypto market. Helium's down 7.6. Quant's down 4.6. SEI is down 8.5. I picked some more of that up. XRP's down 4.4. Ocean's down 5%. NIR's down 8.3. Solana's down 5.9. I might pick some more of that up as well. EHEX is down 11.1. Ethereum's down 1.6. SHIB's down 2.8. Bitcoin's down 2.9. Mariah's down 8.6. Monero's down 2.3. Uniswap's down 3.9. Beam's down 6.6. Player Royale is down 9.8. And I think that's all. Deutsche is down 3%. Polymatic's down 5.2. So I don't know. We'll look at the trading view and we'll switch back to days. And yeah, looks like Kaspa's down. Big red candles, but I think this is kind of mimicking the Bitcoin downward movement. We had a MACD cross here, and we're slight losing of volume. And RSI is flat. RSI has been flat since about mid-December, and you can see the volume's decreasing. So let me know what you guys think about Kaspa and when you think the bounce is going to happen. I'm suspecting probably mid-February or at the end of February. I don't suspect anything will happen between now and February, but let me know your thoughts on that as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. Happy Friday, guys, and hold your heads up. And let's get back to the money.